What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our 360 Places podcast. And today we are bringing you the best type of people to travel with, according to me.
And
And
me?
we're not so sure if you'll agree to this at all.
But I think they should agree to this because it's facts.
I think it's really facts.
Yeah,
If
it's
you've
facts.
traveled, these are facts.
Yeah, the type of people you want to go with. So it might be different to different people. It might
Of
be different
course.
to different trips, by the way.
Definitely.
But you should consider these 10 types of people that we're bringing them to you.
Yes, sir.
And this is the 360 Places podcast. So welcome.
Welcome. It's Fifi here.
It's Jaysojr.
And as we said, we are bringing you the best type of people to travel with. First, I'm going to start it off.
Okay, let's get it.
I personally like to travel with someone who likes, who just wants to live life. So YOLO is their mission, their motto.
Yeah.
YOLO, you only live once. I'ma do it all. Those are my those are my type of people.
Okay.
So if I decide I want to go bungee jumping, I don't want someone who's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights
risk
or
it.
whatnot. Like, even if you're afraid, we're doing it.
YOLO.
YOLO.
So you're going YOLO.
I'm going YOLO.
Okay, people, if you wanna go YOLO, if you wanna die early, if you wanna die
Unless it's a ship. That one, I'm very.
So you're afraid of water,
I'm very afraid.
but
Like,
you can swim.
I can save my life. Like, I won't drown.
What's the difference? What's the difference with that?
I mean, I'm not winning any contest anytime soon. But if the ship is going down, I think I'll float for a good 2 minutes.
That would be enough to save your life.
I mean, if there's a lifeboat near me.
Yeah.
But if I was on the Titanic, yeah, I wouldn't make it. I don't think I would have made it.
no
Like,
one would.
I'm not that great of a swimmer, but
Mm.
I mean, I
You
can
try.
hold. I can hold my own. I can hold my own. Or
Mm.
under pressure, I can. I can swim well under pressure.
But it's actually good for you because a lot of, and this is goes to a lot of African women.
Uh huh.
A lot of African women.
Tread
Okay.
lightly.
I'm gonna tread so carefully on this one. Okay, let me not say African women
Yeah.
because I've not experienced a lot of like women from different parts of Africa. But
Uh-huh.
let me say a lot of Tanzanian women,
Ooh.
girls. Let me just put girls in that category. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't know how to swim.
Oh my gosh, is that true, ladies?
Yeah, and I feel like this swimming isn't a hobby. It's a skill you need for survival because you never know what will happen. You never know where will go, and
I mean,
I feel like swimming should be a part and parcel of the skills that someone requires for them to survive.
if you say so, I mean, I can count the number of times I've gone to places where there's water, unless it's like World War III. Are we going on 3 now? We're going on 3.
We're going on 3 or 4.
Is it 3 or
I
4?
think it's 3.
One
Our
of the above.
history is really bad.
Nah, we're not into history. But unless it's a world war where we have to run into the water,
Yeah.
I don't see myself going to a place where I will need that specific skill. Unless maybe like if my baby's drowning. Then
Yeah,
I
of
think,
course.
yeah, then I'll know. I think I'll
'Cause-
even learn how to swim there and then.
But you can't do that. That's the whole point.
Yes, you can. Many people have learned how to swim by being thrown in the pool.
And there's a lifeguard. Just
No, there's no lifeguard. Haven't you ever heard your parents talk about how they were taught how to swim? Like they just
my parents literally don't know how to swim.
Ooh,
Not a bit.
stereotypical black family.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And this is the time, we had this conversation at home, and my dad was like, I'm from Mwanza, this
Mhm.
city in Tanzania. So, there was this, how do you call Pantone in English? Is it a ferry?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's a ferry.
Mm.
So it's like went down and people died.
Yeah.
So after the news, my dad was like, "There's a family meeting. There's a family meeting. We need to discuss this." And he was like, "Guys, listen. So we live close to the lake, and it would be a shame for us not to know how to swim as a family. And
Yeah.
God has blessed us with a little bit of money, so we can at least spend it on getting
Lessons or
like
something.
swimming class or something." So in my family, and it's a big African family.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I'm the only guy who can swim.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
What happened to the rest?
I don't know. They're not interested. So I like my dad said he saw this clip of me swimming. He said, since you can swim, you can
Yeah.
teach all of us how to swim.
Oh no.
So he scheduled it for the next week, like on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So that was around Tuesday, as I remember correctly. Yeah, around Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I was super hyped because
Oh,
I was
you
the
were
boss
feeling
now.
yourself
Yeah, I was
big.
feeling myself, and
Hey.
we're gonna do this. And I said, okay, if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna make it right.
Okay.
So I searched for all the good spots that we can start
Oh
with, all
my
the swimming
gosh.
spots.
Uh-huh.
Coming Friday, I talked to my dad, so I found the swimming spots that we can start with.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, good, good, good. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk on Sunday."
Yeah.
But we're going on Sunday. He said, "Yeah, we'll talk on Sunday."
Oh, okay.
He said, "Okay, since you're paid, let me just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you're paid, let me
Make you
just chill.
quiet.
Yeah." So Sunday came and we didn't talk. Nothing happened.
Oh wow.
And
And
this
you were
is
so ready.
actually 6 years after we've had that conversation.
But-
So
But
it's just-
they have that mentality, like, yeah. Even my mom, she doesn't even go in a pool because she's like, there's no need for me
There's no
to
need,
be
yeah.
doing all that stuff. And I get it. Okay, but when you say black women, I get it. You don't want to mess up your hair. African hair.
They have the bonnets or something that covers your hair.
That's for sleeping. Like, that is not a swimming costume. That's for sleeping.
But I've seen girls use that. Is it a different thing?
Those are two different things. I think for swimming you need a latex cap, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all don't quote me on this one. But you need that cap that that sticks to
doesn't
your
allow
head.
water also
Yeah,
to go
inside.
through.
A bonnet is for when you're going to sleep, just so that your hair stays
Roger
protected.
that, boys. Roger that, boys.
And that's like silk. Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
okay.
black men. Oh,
Lessons.
It's as good as going to a white man at this point.
Okay, guys. Okay, we were on the YOLOs.
Yes.
That's the first type of person you should consider going with, because they're all about life, all about living, all about trying new things.
Yeah,
We live
definitely.
once. Let's just get it. Let's just jump. Let's just swim.
You only
So yeah,
live
so
once.
that's the first type of person that we wanted you to know. And if you're considering going on a trip, then you could as well as pick a YOLO to like boost up your confidence.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
be the YOLO.
Or be the YOLO.
Be the
I'ma
YOLO.
be the YOLO.
You gonna be the YOLO?
Yeah, I'ma be definitely.
Okay, I'm a coach you on this one day.
Hold me down on that one.
Hold you on this.
So let's go to the next person, next kind of person that you'd want to go with on your trip.
Okay, so I know most of you haven't seen me, or all of you. I get it at this point.
At
say
this
all
point,
of
yeah,
you.
we're gonna have like, apparently, I think we're gonna have to post your picture on Instagram on this one. People actually should know you should see
Oh
your
my
face or
gosh!
something.
Let me just get my hair ready and everything. But, but you haven't seen me, and I'm a bit chunky, a lot chunky, and I like my food. So if
Yeah.
I'm traveling with someone, I need to travel with someone who likes food.
Okay, foodies, you heard that.
I need to eat breakfast. That meal after breakfast that comes, an hour after.
They call it brunch.
The one before brunch. There should be one. If there's
Wow.
not one, there should
So there's
be
something
one.
in between
No,
breakfast
I've
and
decided.
brunch. She's decided. She
I've
makes the
decided.
rules here. You all gotta
And then-
understand that, okay?
And then we have brunch, which has to be a big brunch, not those little finger foods or whatnot.
Yeah,
No,
fish fingers.
we're literally just
Yeah.
we're going all the way. We are going for a steak
Yeah.
for brunch. We are
Something heavy.
something heavy, as we
Okay.
prepare for lunch. And then after
Lord, you
lunch,
that.
after lunch, we won't take it that much. Maybe just a bit of fried chicken with some fries and some
And this is
coleslaw.
the trip you guys are going to.
Just okay. If you want to be exotic, we're getting like a seafood platter. Okay, with a side of meat. I like my meat, so if I'm getting seafood, I always need meat on the side. It doesn't matter what I'm eating. I need some meat on the side. Hello.
Okay, on the contrary, I'm not trying to marginalize your idea or something,
Oh wow.
but
That's how
bad
they,
choice of
that's
word,
how
yeah.
that's why people literally say it. It's like, oh, I don't mean to offend you, and then they offend you.
I'm not racist,
The
but yeah, but on the contrary, I would food is like I'm a foodie too at some point of my life, so some moments I'm a foodie too, but I don't like traveling with foodies
Why?
because I literally hate that moment when you have an upset stomach and you are on the road.
Carry yourself some, what is it called? I don't know what you call it here. Some drink that stuff. Cleanse your stomach after you eat. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay, food is a good option for people who love to eat. By the way, they actually like. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's good
It's great.
because when you're on the road, maybe if it's a road trip. And by the way, guys, we had episode on road trips, how to plan them and execute them.
Yes.
If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna put a card and you're gonna say that. So if you're like on a road trip, there's some points where like your banders maybe used up. There's no internet, or maybe,
Definitely.
and maybe you've watched a couple movies and you're just drained and tired, and you need that person to tell you, guys,
Let's go.
there's snacks.
Yeah.
Let's go eat somewhere. You need
Let's
that.
go
You know
eat.
those kind of people to tell you, guys, not everyone is assertive and would say maybe,
Yeah.
let's just stop somewhere and eat. People will just be, in their head, just chilled. So we need foodies to actually remind us, guys.
We don't even remind you. We carry for you. Like,
Okay.
if I am traveling, I am carrying a bag full of food. There
Okay.
is no end if but. Or if you want to eat your apple, I'll get you an apple. But the rest of us, I'm afraid that chicken will eat it cold and dry, but we will eat that chicken.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
It's gonna go down.
Foodies are definitely people you would want to pick. And the third type of person you'd want to go with on your trip. And by the way, this is just the type of people that we recommend for you to go with.
Definitely.
You could either pick 5 out of the 10 or 2 out of the 10 or just take 10.
Yeah.
It depends with the trip, but these are the people you'd want to consider going with because you're going to be important. I mean, food is important after all.
Definitely.
We need that energy.
We do.
So the third type of person that you'd want to go with, this is actually me we're talking about.
Oh, Lord.
Is someone spontaneous.
Oh, wow.
I don't like people who plan out the trip like the whole 100%.
Okay.
Leave at least 20% for being spontaneous.
Okay,
Listen, you're
I
in a
get it.
certain place, like you just have to make decisions fast. Like,
I
guys,
get it.
yeah.
I get it. Or you just see something, you're like, guys,
Yeah.
we go for this.
yeah, let's go for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But planning is also
Yeah,
essential. Let's
planning is
not,
essential. Don't go without planning.
don't go
man.
without planning, yo. You get like,
Wouldn't look good.
what is it called? Trafficked. If you go without planning,
Yeah,
the
human
chances of you
trafficking.
getting
By the way, we
trafficked.
talked about human trafficking in our was it a first episode?
Yeah, the
Hotels,
first
yeah. I'm also gonna
hotels.
definitely link that on if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're gonna get that episode. It's actually the first episode.
Yeah,
we
it's
did.
the first episode.
Yeah.
You will find the trafficking and all that.
Yeah, so
Being spontaneous is a must. Nobody wants a boring person who
Yeah,
just
true.
goes according to the list
Yeah,
all
like-
the time.
for the rules, we were supposed to be there at 11. We get it. It's
Can we just sleep or eat first?
what should you do?
We must eat first.
yeah. You must have those people who like bend the rules a little bit for you.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
might be like, and that's the thing about it. There are many people who are like very straight and narrow.
Yeah.
They want to follow the plan. But when you have someone spontaneous, you will have more fun.
You have more fun.
You,
You
even
feel
if
like
even
flexible,
yeah, you'll cringe at first, but then in the end you'll be like, whew,
Yeah, I
that
actually
was
needed this.
fun. Yeah, that was fun. So being spontaneous is
You
a
should
must.
actually consider this type of people to go with.
Definitely.
So who do we have on number 4, ma'am?
Number 4, we have the photographer. So personally,
Okay.
I'm not a photo kind of person. I don't take
Okay.
pictures. I don't take videos. I've been on 1,000,001 trips, but I have nothing to prove for it. So you might think I'm lying when I'm telling you when I'm telling you stories. You'll be like, nah, that did happen. That did happen, but it really did happen. So it's nice to have someone who likes taking pictures and who has a good quality camera. Because I never have a good quality camera anytime. So it's nice to have someone with a great phone.
The photographer.
Yeah, a great camera, good skills as well. Nobody
Yeah,
wants a
true.
shaky hand. Just
True.
all in all, just a great photographer.
Yeah, someone creative, someone who can
Mm.
actually, when you're in a trip, most of the people actually enjoying the moment. They're just living in the moment.
I am most of the
Yeah, yeah.
people.
Okay. A lot of guys actually, they just want to be there and experience everything that they have to experience. And we need this type of people to actually take a step back
Yes.
and like just not
Don't
be
enjoy.
yeah don't enjoy the moment and actually
Take-
you know what, I'm just gonna not be selfish on this one and actually just take a good amount of pictures for you guys too.
And worst part
actually
is
see
they
after.
hardly ever actually appear in these photos.
Yeah
That is so sad
That's the
though.
whole-
But we thank
That's
God.
the whole point.
we
He's
thank-
a photographer.
Yeah, we thank God for them.
Yeah, we thank God
I
for
won't
us.
be them. Yeah. Oh, for you.
Yeah.
You are one of those people. But
Yeah,
we thank you because it can't be me.
But actually, a good thing about photographers, most of us aren't photogenic.
Yeah.
So we take this.
Also, you think you're not photogenic?
Yeah, we think we're not photogenic.
I mean,
So
I'm not
it's
gonna
actually a
I'm
relief
not gonna
for us.
argue with you on that one. So if you feel that way,
Wow. Wow.
I'm not arguing
Guys,
with
some
you.
pity
I
here.
mean, who am I to say how you feel and
Oh,
what you
okay.
are?
Okay, my fellow photographers, friend. This hit hard. This hit home. Okay, but it's okay. You should get that one photographer that is gonna like bring your memories back with you from the trip. Yeah.
Definitely. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. The culture vulture.
Okay, tell me more about that.
This is that person who is most of these people, they like researching before you go on a trip. So if
Yeah.
you're going to Thailand, they know everything about Thai people.
Yeah.
They know how they dress. They know how, the culture, everything. So when they go there, what they think about is just how living the way those people live.
They embrace
They embrace the culture. They want to do everything. They want to eat like them.
Yeah.
Like even if they see a McDonald's, they're like, no, I'm not going for McDonald's. I want to eat street food. Those are the type of people. And personally, I'm not that person, but it's nice to have that person who will actually, try to help you understand the people around you, as opposed to just go there and you just, I'm a Malawian in Thailand and I just want to live.
Yeah, just sort of flex. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have a culture vulture for sure.
So yeah, the culture vultures. Okay, these are the type of people that I would really want to go with on a trip. Because they would save me time to actually go and research on things and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Because they're just like, maybe you've planned out your trip and you guys maybe are going somewhere.
Yeah.
And you have all the spots that you have. Maybe you didn't like incorporate them on the planning.
True.
So they're like, guys, I've done research on this place. I
We
think
should go here.
Around this area there's something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
true.
they'll actually give you a little more experiences to what you actually had earlier.
That's actually very true, and it's always nice to have someone who knows more than you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because
you should embrace it.
I personally wouldn't like to be the one doing all the research.
True.
So I give it to the culture vulture to do it.
And they actually enjoy it. It's no work.
They love it. They really love it.
I actually have a friend who's I think he falls under this category.
For real.
He would stay on papers and pages, articles.
Just researching.
Do you know how you stay on maybe Netflix or YouTube?
Yeah. And he researches.
Yeah, he does that.
Well, kudos to you, dear friend. The next trip we are going to, please be there.
Okay, let me just give him a shout out. He's called mlet.
Shout out to mlet. The next trip we have, please be there because
Please
I'm
be
not
there.
reading.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the research, bro.
I'm not researching. I'm researching food
Okay,
places
omelette.
and that's it.
Everybody should have omelette on the trip, by the way, to save you the trouble.
For sure.
Okay, so we to type number what?
Number 6, which is the survivalist.
The survivalist.
And this is the person, if you get lost in the bush, they know how to light a fire with a stick.
Okay.
They know
there
where
goes the Maasai.
Do you know where east is, west? If right now I asked you to point east, west, north.
I think I'm gonna have to wait for the sun to rise. For me to figure out where east is.
Like, I don't know where east, west, north is. I know nothing about geography.
Even if they give me a compass, I don't think I would take people in the right direction.
Same. Like, if I say we're going north, we might be going east.
Yeah.
Like, so we need that kind of person, the one who can light a fire.
Who can read maps, yeah.
And reading maps is an actual skill.
It's a skill, yeah. You don't just go about just looking at it as an Instagram post.
And to think we did geography.
Yeah.
We actually did geography.
Yeah, I think we should have geography lessons in this podcast.
We really do.
And enlighten people how to go about reading their maps.
Well, we have to learn first, if that's
we have to learn first and come back. So guys, that's the sixth type of person you'd want to go with on a trip, and he's actually very significant because you wouldn't know what will happen.
Yeah, and this person carries those stuff that you never think about carrying. For example, if you in your bag, you might carry, like, for now, some hand sanitizer, some lotion. This person has carried a compass in their bag.
True.
They have carried a box of matches that you never thought
Physical of. Maps,
like, literally, and you're just like, no. I'm just gonna carry
I'm
my
just gonna carry
phone,
my phone.
as if it's gonna help you where you don't have network. No,
Yeah,
man.
I actually talked about it on the Lord Trip episode.
Yeah.
There are some areas where you get there is literally no
No,
Wi-Fi,
nothing.
no nothing, and you
Nothing.
have to use the offline maps.
Yes. And yeah.
And in
How
order to
many?
use them, you should know how to like go
I
about
doubt
them.
anyone, especially in this generation, will know how to read a map. Myself included, I do not know how to read no map, and I don't plan on learning anytime soon.
See,
So we need
so
the
we need these guys.
survivalist. Oh my God.
Okay, let's go to the person number what?
7.
Number 7. Okay,
That's the linguist.
who that?
The linguist. I am one of those people, but anyways, okay, okay, a bit like that
I'm also
person.
planning to be that person, by the way. I've been like working my off to get to that
Vision
point.
20.
2025. Let's take it. Let's take it back. So the linguistic is the type of person who understands and has an idea on different languages.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe if you're going to a foreign country or you're going to maybe this region in your country that has people that don't actually speak, maybe if your country uses English, they don't speak English. If your country uses Swahili, they don't speak Swahili. So they just speak their native language.
Yeah, the native language.
So this linguistic is the person who can speak that language,
yeah,
or at least have an idea of a few words. Like, yeah, he can actually communicate with these people.
At least he knows essential words, like where can I get this? Where can I get that?
Yeah.
Where can I go
like
here?
saying salutation. It's very important to talk to the locals as well when you're in the area. They could as well as give you tips of where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think I've realized most travelers, like people who love to travel, before they go to a place, they make an effort to learn the language.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you learn at least how.
And it's quite interesting. Just imagine how, like, when you meet maybe a white guy, he's saying some Swahili words to you. It's just fascinating.
It's like,
okay. Dude took the effort
I will
help you because you actually
you made an effort. Yeah. So the linguist is very important, especially if you get lost.
Yeah.
If you need to find something.
Yeah, they can actually team up the survivalist and the linguistic. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's go here and let's
That's
talk
a tag
to the
team
locals.
there. WWE tag team.
Okay, I want to be that tag team.
Okay.
Meantime, the YOLOs are telling you, man, let's just go. Let's just go to the mountain and see.
The YOLOs are like, that way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that way.
Meanwhile, the linguistic and survivalists will actually sit and make a good plan.
They'll make a plan. And then the YOLOs are like, nah, the foodies are like, I'm hungry.
Let me just eat. And the spontaneous people are like, what about we just make our own food?
I swear, oh my God.
Yeah.
But actually these 10 would travel well together.
Yeah, if you have this group of 10 people,
that would be a great show.
Actually, a great show.
A great
trip,
reality
by the way,
show.
yeah. Everyone has something to offer on the table. And if they are not in the right spot to offer that, it's funny.
I swear.
Yeah.
But the one that they would kill is the YOLO. They would kill the YOLO off real quick.
But actually, when it comes to certain points, it's going to be actually important.
Yeah. True, that is true. All right. On the 8th point, we've got the light traveler.
The light travelers.
So they use you who
the me's.
You travel with your 2 t-shirts and 1 pair of pants.
Yeah, we actually had this conversation with Fifi.
Yeah.
And apparently the episode we recorded, it got a problem and we couldn't upload it. And
it was a good one.
It was just epic. I think we're gonna redo it at some point.
Yeah, we should.
We just need to go over other episodes before we can go back to it.
Definitely.
And we actually talked about traveling, what to pack in your suitcase or your backpack or something.
Yeah.
So I'm a light traveler, actually, minimalist. I love to pack what I'm gonna use, the needs, not the wants. And I just don't think anyone should be lavish on packing.
Depends where you're going.
And
I mean,
Fifi, let me just build up this conversation and see where.
All right, go ahead.
So Fifi was like, if I'm gonna pack stuff, if I'm let me just go to what she said. But I'm gonna paraphrase. Yeah. So she said, if it's a 2-day trip, she's gonna need a suitcase or 2.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna pack things that she might or might not wear.
Exactly.
She's gonna pack options, guys. She is gonna pack options.
You need options.
What is that?
You need options. I mean, what if it's raining and you have yourself a low vest? How are you going to work around that? Or what if I'm feeling like wearing yellow today and I have a yellow, green, and blue dress and I decide I want the yellow one instead of the blue one. If I pack blue, I will have to
You know
wear
what?
blue.
Your heart is all over the place. You need to, you need just to set your mind before going.
No, you can't. You can't make up these things, I swear. Or if you pack a wig, what if I feel like I want a bob that day and I only have one long wig?
Wow.
Like you need to have options.
So for people like Fifi, we actually need these light travelers to remind them, you guys, this is a 7-day trip. We don't need 3 suitcases. Let's
I
just
wish them
get.
all the
yeah.
best.
But you say these 10 people are gonna be incredible in the trip.
They would.
So
though.
you're ignoring the light travelers.
I mean, all the best.
Okay, man, but definitely you're gonna need a light traveler to remind you that you.
That's true.
sometimes
Though.
you
I
need
mean,
to be
I'm
minimalist.
sure
Yeah.
after all that, I'll have removed because of the light traveler. I'll have
Yeah.
removed like maybe
A few,
a few
yeah.
items on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So yeah, he's essential. Not as essential as most, but it's it's essential.
Yeah, he's there. So let's go to the 9th person. Is it the 9th or the 8th?
The 9th, and we are looking at the small spender,
Slash.
big spender.
So this is actually 2 types of people, but we've just put them on the same category because
Yeah.
it's all about spending.
Yes.
And I personally would love, like everybody else would love to go with this big spender.
Yes.
You need this guy who's gonna be like, you guys, how much is the bill? I got this.
That's
Yeah.
the big spender.
That's the big spender.
We need the big spender. I want nothing less than the big spender. I don't. I don't want the small spender at all.
And these are the guys who actually push you to go on these luxury trips.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but the small spender is also essential.
Yeah.
In the sense that if you don't, okay, personally, I'm terrible with my money. Terrible. If
Yeah.
I get, let's say this is month end and I get myself maybe 50K. By mid-month, I kid you not, I'll have 500 bob. And that's being generous with time. That
Yeah.
could happen in 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm a big spender. I will spend. If I have money, I will
I'm just
spend
gonna chop
money.
it.
And then I'll sit down and I'll be like, "Whew, I should not have done this. I should not
Yeah.
have done that."
Yeah.
So that's where the small spender
Comes
comes
in,
in.
yeah,
At
yeah.
least he's gonna tell.
Actually, yeah. You guys,
You-
we have a cheaper option.
Yes.
You don't actually pull those
those
tons sometimes.
exactly. That's
Let's go to our hotel and eat. And he's gonna, because the small spenders, they have this habit that's different from the big spenders. The big spenders will go through the menu laughing, like to just be like, he's gonna look for what he wants to eat.
it's definitely.
Yeah, but the small spenders,
they look at the
yeah, they're gonna just, he's gonna go through all the menu, then come back again. Go through it.
no.
'Cause
He
it's
looks at the
actually-
menu. He spotted chapo 10 bob.
10 bob.
He'll keep
He
going.
keeps it in mind.
Bookmark.
Egg chop. Then he keeps going. Then he's like, okay, if I get this egg chop chapoy, I'll spend 50 bob. Okay, this is good. But for the big spender, it'd be like, oh, we have pizza. Okay, let me have pizza.
Yep.
But
that's me when I have 50K.
But the small spender is actually gonna keep you in check when you guys have to go small. He's there. When you guys have to go big, then the big spender is definitely gonna stretch you guys.
Shout
to
out
going
to
big.
the big
Yeah.
spenders.
Shout out to the small spenders as well.
No, big spenders. I've decided.
I'm actually okay.
Okay. 50-50.
I don't think okay. It's not 50. I think I'll go 70-30. 70 to being a small spender and 30 to being. I'm very mindful of the price that I pay on.
Oh my gosh, you should teach me.
bills.
And by the way, I'm an accountant.
Wow, nice. Good for her.
An accountant who goes broke mid-month.
And I think actually money management doesn't. It just doesn't relate to what you
You
take it.
do.
Yeah, what you do. I feel like it's just the personality.
I feel like
And-
that way too, because at this point, there's no way to
Yeah.
explain myself. Because
But I'm actually also worse at managing money. I would not spend it on bills, but it just goes off. Goes off fast.
somewhere.
It's somewhere. It just
Somewhere.
goes off.
It's those girls.
Okay, she said that. But anyways, guys, we actually talked about 9 type of people that
We
you should
did.
go with, and the first one we mentioned is the YOLO. Then we went to the the foodies, then we come to the spontaneous people, then the photographers,
Yeah.
whom everybody loves, and
Wow. Okay.
yeah, but they're not actually in the picture, but everybody loves them.
Yes.
And we actually have the culture vultures, the
Yeah.
explorers, survivalists, linguistic, light travelers, small slash big spenders, and we are going to the last type of person that you'd want to go with on your trip, and this is
The caretaker.
the caretaker.
Definitely. You
Okay.
need a caretaker.
You need a caretaker. You need someone who is going to keep all of these crazy, brilliant, intelligent heads in check. And this is the person who stands in between everyone.
Peacemaker,
Yeah,
basically.
the peacemaker, yeah.
He's the glue to everything.
To everything, yeah.
And he's the one that's gonna keep like you from killing the YOLOer.
I think he's actually the big brother.
Yeah, he's the big brother. Like even if you have a problem with someone,
yeah,
you would go to
you go
this
with him, yeah.
this person.
Because it happens sometimes. Maybe you're like in a trip and something happens. Maybe you just have different ideas and different stuff, different
Definitely.
perspectives. Then you go into an argument. Then you need that one person to say, "You guys, please calm down."
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you get too drunk, you need someone to carry you home.
True. That's the caretaker.
That's the
for you.
caretaker. Shout out to all caretakers out there. I'm one too, actually, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, depends on the day, but yeah.
We need someone who's consistent.
I am not consistent.
So yeah, guys, let us know what you think. I'm actually gonna let people to narrow down to 5 type of people that they actually wanna go, because I feel like 5 is an ideal trip for everyone.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
ideal. Yeah.
Tell us the 5 types of people that you'd wanna go with, and let's actually give out our top 5.
My 5. Okay, I think I would love the YOLOer.
Okay.
The food one. The food fanatic, yeah. I would love that one. I want a survivalist.
So
I need because I'm getting lost. Definitely. I'm
Yeah.
getting lost. I'm getting lost. I want the big spender. I would love the big spender. I mean, if he's spending money or she's spending money, but if we're all pitching in, then the small spender. And last but not least, I would like the photographer.
You'd never forget that.
No, I
and
can't.
no one is gonna forget
No,
that.
I'm not taking photos.
Okay.
What about yourself?
Let's go with me. First, I love the spontaneous person to
Mhm.
be on the trip with me.
Yeah.
Photographer, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I love the linguistic,
Okay.
the caretaker,
Uh-huh.
and lastly, I think YOLO's actually
They're essential.
they're essential. I don't think anyone is going
Those are
anywhere
like
without
essential
YOLO's. Yeah.
people, as essential as nurses and doctors. We need you.
We need you
We
guys.
need you
Yeah.
guys.
That confidence.
Definitely.
But though, did you see this clip I posted? Was a while ago though.
Mm.
It was Brazil, and they were like, he was jumping on a very steep cliff.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not. But
Jesus Christ.
it was steep.
Jesus. It was very steep.
Yeah, he was white.
Definitely. That's something. This is the 360 Places podcast, and see you guys on the next one.